Ever found that the universe seems to line up perfectly to give you a sign or a message? That, my friends, is the power of synchronicity. Synchronicity, a term coined by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, is the occurrence of meaningful coincidences that seem to have no causal relationship yet are connected through meaning. It's like walking down a street, thinking of a long-lost friend and suddenly bumping into them. Or perhaps you've been pondering a tough decision and, out of nowhere, a song plays on the radio, its lyrics mirroring your situation and providing the clarity you needed. Jung's fascination with synchronicity began when he noticed patterns of similarity between the physical world and the psychological state of his patients. He was intrigued by the idea that life was not a series of random events, but rather an expression of a deeper order. This led him to propose that there must be a principle of a causal, connecting principle that links our inner and outer worlds in a meaningful way. Now you might be thinking, aren't these just coincidences? Well, not exactly. A coincidence is when two or more unrelated events occur together in a surprising, unexpected way, without an apparent cause. Synchronicity, on the other hand, is not just about the occurrence of unlikely events. It's about these events having a significant meaning or resonance for the person experiencing them. Consider this. You're reading a book about a particular rare bird species, and at that very moment, a documentary about the same species airs on your television. A mere coincidence? Perhaps. But if that bird species has a particular significance to you, say it's the favorite bird of a loved one who has passed away, then this event transcends coincidence and enters the realm of synchronicity. Could this all be a mere coincidence, or is there something more to it? Stick around and we'll delve deeper into the mysteries of synchronicity. Science and synchronicity, two terms that don't usually go together. But could there be a scientific explanation to these synchronistic events? Now that's a head-scratcher, isn't it? Let's dive into the realm of quantum physics, where synchronicity finds a scientific ally. You see, in the quantum world, particles can become entangled. This means that the state of one particle is instantly connected to the state of another, no matter the distance between them. It's like they're in two places at once, sharing information faster than the speed of light. This phenomenon, known as quantum entanglement, could be a scientific basis for synchronicity. It suggests that everything in the universe is interconnected, just like the seemingly unrelated events in our lives that we perceive as synchronous. But wait, let's not get too carried away with the quantum realm. We also have to consider the psychological side of synchronicity. Ever heard of the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon? It's also known as frequency illusion or recency illusion. This psychological phenomenon explains why something you've recently learned or experienced starts popping up everywhere. Say you just learned a new word and suddenly you start hearing and seeing this word everywhere. That's the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon at work. It doesn't mean that the word is actually appearing more frequently, but your brain is just more tuned to notice it. So could synchronicity be a mix of quantum physics and psychology? Perhaps. The entangled particles in the quantum world could explain the interconnectedness of events, while our brains, with their tendency to notice patterns, could be responsible for recognizing these synchronicities. But here's the catch. As much as science tries to explain synchronicity, it can't account for everything. Quantum entanglement and the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon might explain some synchronistic events, but not all. Some events are just too strange, too perfectly timed to be mere coincidence or a trick of the brain. So, we've seen the science, but does that explain everything? Or is there still something more mystical at play? Now that we've peeled back the layers of synchronicity, it's time to reveal the true power it holds. This power is not magical nor mystical, but rather a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of all things, and the role our consciousness plays in shaping our reality. Consider this. Have you ever thought about someone only to receive a call from them moments later? Or perhaps you've been grappling with a problem, and suddenly, a random conversation, a line from a book, or a billboard on the street provides the exact insight you needed. These are not mere coincidences, they are synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that guide us, inspire us, and sometimes even save us from peril. This is the power of synchronicity. It's like a compass, guiding us towards our true north, towards the path that's meant for us. It's a beacon that illuminates the way, showing us where to go when we're lost, confused, or uncertain. It's a language the universe uses to communicate with us, a language of signs, symbols, and meaningful coincidences. But here's the catch. To tap into this power, we must be open, aware, and receptive. We must listen to the whispers of the universe, pay attention to the signs, and trust the process, even when it makes no logical sense. And now, the final truth about synchronicity. This is not a one-way street, where the universe magically aligns everything in our favor. It's a dance, a co-creation between us and the universe. Because the truth is, what we seek is also seeking us. Our desires, our dreams, our goals, they are not just our personal ambitions. They are the universe expressing itself through us, seeking to manifest in our world. And there you have it, the powerful truth of synchronicity. What you seek is indeed seeking you. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with a friend. Until the next time, keep an eye out for those synchronicities. They might just be leading you somewhere extraordinary.